Get ready, fight fans. We've got explosive updates from the Octagon and beyond. Sean O'Malley is desperate for a KO at UFC White House. But that's not all. Anderson Silva has turned down a massive comeback fight, and we've got the inside scoop on why. Plus, Alistair Overeem is sounding the alarm on the UFC heavyweight division's unfortunate decline. What does this mean for the future of the division? And is Jake Paul now the biggest threat to Dana White and the UFC? We break down how he's shaking things up. Stick around, you don't want to miss this. Subscribe and hit that bell.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Sean O'Malley demands a KO, calls decision wins a loss. Sean O'Malley isn't just looking to win, he's demanding a knockout at UFC White House on June 14th against Ayman Zahabi. The former bantamweight champion has declared that a decision victory would be equivalent to a loss, even threatening to forfeit his ranking if he can't secure a finish. "I need a F-ing finish here," O'Malley stated emphatically, emphasizing his absolute need for a spectacular KO. His last definitive stoppage was his title-winning knockout of Aljamain Sterling in 2023, and after a couple of tough losses and a recent decision win, Suga is clearly aiming to remind everyone of his devastating striking power. Fans are buzzing about O'Malley's high-stakes mentality, with many agreeing that a finish is crucial for his legacy and title aspirations. Analysts are dissecting whether this pressure will lead to a brilliant performance or a risky gamble against Zahabi. Will Sean O'Malley deliver the explosive finish he craves, or will this fight go the distance? And speaking of legends making choices, why did Anderson Silva turn down a lucrative comeback opportunity? Anderson Silva declines comeback fight amidst police officer training. Legendary former UFC middleweight champion Anderson Silva has reportedly turned down an offer for a comeback fight on the upcoming Rousey vs. Carano card, despite previous work with Most Valuable Promotions, MVP. Silva revealed to Ariel Helwani that while he was invited to compete in MMA or kickboxing, his current focus on training to become a police officer makes it impossible to commit. "I just say, oh, I can't this time," Silva explained, indicating that he might consider one or two more boxing matches after completing his law enforcement training, but has no desire to return to MMA training. He trains jiu-jitsu daily and boxing twice a week, but has stated MMA training is too hard for him now. The news has sparked debate among fans about Silva's future, with many respecting his dedication to his new career path. Analysts are weighing in on the potential impact of Silva's absence from the combat sports scene and his shift towards boxing. Will we ever see the Spider back in the ring for a boxing match? And closer to home, one fighter is speaking out about the current state of the UFC heavyweight division. Alistair Overeem, UFC heavyweight division lacks depth and color. Alistair Overeem, a veteran of the sport and former title challenger, has expressed concern over the current state of the UFC's heavyweight division, stating it has seen an unfortunate decline in depth. Overeem reminisced about a time when the division boasted numerous top-tier heavyweights like Stipe Miocic, Francis Ngannou, Daniel Cormier, and Fabricio Werdum. There used to be 15-20 top-name heavyweights, which is now not the case, Overeem told Bloody Elbow. He compares the current situation to a similar style decline he witnessed in K1 kickboxing, suggesting it's a natural ebb and flow, but one that has impacted MMA. With UFC champion Tom Aspinall currently sidelined by injury, and Alex Pereira moving up to challenge for an interim title, the division's perceived lack of contenders is a hot topic. Fans are discussing Overeem's assessment, with many agreeing that the heavyweight landscape feels less vibrant than in previous years. Is the heavyweight division truly in decline, or is this just a temporary lull? And what about the fighter who might be posing the biggest threat to the UFC's dominance? Jake Paul's strategic moves position him as UFC's biggest threat. Jake Paul is increasingly being seen as a significant challenger to the UFC and its president, Dana White. While the UFC prepares for its White House event, Paul's Most Valuable Promotions, MVP, has been making strategic moves, notably announcing Ronda Rousey's return to MMA. This announcement came shortly before the UFC's own fight card reveal, drawing attention away from the UFC's offerings, which have been criticized for lacking star power. MVP has also signed former UFC stars Francis Ngannou and Nate Diaz to its upcoming May 16th event, which will stream on Netflix and is expected to be a massive draw. Paul's ongoing criticism of UFC fighter pay, his investment in rival promotions like the PFL, and now his direct competition with major UFC events all contribute to his growing influence. While MVP may not be a week-in, week-out rival like the UFC, its ability to secure major talent and create buzz with significant events poses a unique challenge to White's promotional empire. Fans are debating whether Paul's tactics are genuinely threatening the UFC's status or simply creating exciting alternatives. Could Jake Paul's MVP continue to disrupt the MMA landscape? And now, let's quickly recap all the top stories. What a show! We've got Sean O'Malley needing that KO, Anderson Silva stepping away from MMA, Alistair Overeem calling out the heavyweight division's depth, and Jake Paul making waves against the UFC. Don't miss a second of the action, like this video, subscribe to news, ring that notification bell, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Follow us on all socials for more exclusive content.